Have you ever felt truly heard, truly understood? Like the person you are sharing what you're sharing with gets you on a deeper level. If you haven't felt that, I'm going to share with you what's been missing. And if you have felt that, I'm going to share with you how you actually came to feeling those things. Now, this is called active reflective listening. You may have heard of it before, but it's a powerful thing that so many people do not use inside their relationships. And when you understand this really basic code of how to be there for someone and how to give them significance, how to light them up and how to help them feel understood, what you'll notice is that people will expand and they will open up in your presence. They will ultimately feel the love that you have with them. The interesting thing about love is that if you love someone but you don't know how to communicate it, they'll never feel it. And that's a really sad part of love, where if you love someone but you know how to communicate it, then you can make sure that your communication, the intention, the gift of love truly lands in the hearts of people that you're communicating with. Now, we all know that when we're in a conversation with another person, we need to listen to them. That's a basic understanding, and I'm sure you've been in a conversation before where you knew that the other person wasn't listening to you. That's a really obvious one. You're talking to someone and maybe they're looking around, or they're on their phone, or they're just obviously distracted instead of paying direct eye contact to you. I think that's a really obvious example of when someone's not listening. Let's go a lot deeper on how we can listen, and it's called active reflective listening. So say, for example, you've got two people, and I'll give you a full demonstration of how to do it and then how not to do it. You've got someone sitting here and they're talking about their day. And say, for example, they're saying, well, I had a really great day. I just finished work, and at work, I got a promotion. If someone knew active reflective listening, the way they would respond would be to say, congratulations, I'm really happy for you. You got a promotion. Tell me a little bit more about that. So they're going to respond in a way that is directly about the individual, and they're going to encourage a conversation about that one thing that that person said. So in a way, it's like it's demonstrating the ability to allow another person to dictate the direction of the conversation and go with the person that started the conversation, versus someone that can only go in the direction that they are already ready to go in. So I'll give you the contrast. So someone says, how was your day? And the person responds in the exact same way and says, well, I had a great day at work. It was really great, and I got a promotion. And then the person responds by saying, nice. So later, I think we should go out for dinner. That is the opposite of active reflective listening. So it's essentially demonstrating, I don't really care about your situation. So I'll give another version of this that a lot of people do. And it's the thing to be aware of. Please don't do this inside your loving and caring relationships. Or actually, just don't do it in any relationship. Is the person says, well, how was your day? And person one says, well, it was great. I had a great day at work and I got a promotion. And then this person makes it about them. And they say, oh my God, that's amazing. You know what? I got a promotion a couple of weeks ago. You know, this great thing happened to me. And isn't it just so good when you get a promotion? Now, this seems like a lovely thing to do, but what's happening is when we talk, what we're doing is we're saying, listen to me. Can you make the conversation about me for just a little bit, instead of only making every single moment about you? Making it about you all the time is the opposite of active reflective listening. Empowering someone and giving them significance is the ability to take a little bit of a backseat and make the conversation about the other individual. Now, the simple code on top of reflecting back what you've heard and asking another question is then asking it's just so simple, but it's asking more questions about the topic that the person is sharing. So I'll give an example of a role play, and then I'll give the example of how it doesn't happen in so many relationships. So let's do it again. So had a great day and I got a promotion. Fantastic, congratulations, good on you for getting a promotion. Tell me a little bit more about what you got promoted for. Well, I got promoted because I'm really good at what I do in tech. Let's just say, for example, this person has no idea about tech, right? Most people would end the conversation there because they don't like having conversations about what they don't know about. So there we go, cool, don't know what to do, exit the conversation. Versus someone who understands active reflective listening would ask a question like, awesome, I have no idea about tech myself. What is it about tech that you're really good at? That's a great question to ask. It's giving them significance, and it's helping them feel important by asking them more questions about them. Now, to me, this sounds so simple and so logical, but I actually needed to learn this myself. I didn't know how to do it. And I find that a lot of people need to learn how to do this, to be able to be in relationships where we give significance and importance to the people that we're around. Now, when it comes to relationships, the key is to be able to have a balance in this and to have what's called reciprocity. So ideally, you want to have two people that know how to do this. And they're both open to there being a ebb and flow in the relationship, where they're both open to asking each other questions instead of what a lot of people do in relationships is just educate each other. So I'll give you an example. I got a promotion. Oh, that's really good. Did you know how many people get promotions in Australia right now? It's absolutely amazing. It's like, I don't know if I needed that information. So many people don't know how to simply just get into the conversation and ask questions. Instead, they're here to just teach you something. And unfortunately, the majority of the time, it's people that have what's called a fixed mindset versus an open mindset, where they have curiosity and they want to learn from the people that are around them. Now, this strategy, active and reflective listening, is the hallmark. It's the foundation of a functional relationship between two people. It's also the hallmark and the foundation between the relationship of every single individual within a family. When people are taught how to do this, they're able to start respecting each other and caring for each other and helping people feel significant. One of the keys to our self-esteem is to know that we are important and to know that we matter. And so when we're around people with active reflective listening, we can give them this gift. It's a beautiful thing. Now, if you've loved the sound of this and if you've resonated with this message, I would love to encourage you to go ahead and click the link below. You'll head over to another page where I'd love to invite you along to a special one-day live event where we're going to unpack ideas like this, how we can apply them to our own lives to enrich our own lives, and how we can apply them to the lives of others, individuals, couples, families, to educate people on how to bring more love, more compassion, more understanding, and ultimately more empowerment into their lives. Go ahead and click the link below, and I trust I'll see you on the other side.